Okay, so this is week 9. So we have only 6 more weeks of classes and the English class, and most of your semester will be finished. Okay, we went black and now we're back. Now we're back. So as I was telling you guys, in week number 9, we are going to work. If you check the syllabus, we have to revise reading comprehension. And we have to link the reading comprehension practice possibly to your academic sphere, to the academic field. Trying to find texts connected to sciences, to medical sciences, and to animal-related stuff in general. And as you know, my function, the main function I accomplish in these classes, Zoom classes, sorry, I'm tired, is to explain to you and show you what you have to do during the week. But in this class, we do not do very much. Sometimes, not today, a bit of practice, oral practice, and check one activity. But today, I will just focus, because you know you're tired, because I know you're tired, me too, just focus on explaining to you and showing you the activities that you can do this week to practice your reading comprehension. And you really need to practice your reading comprehension because next week, in week 10, you will have the second reading quiz. So next week, you will have reading quiz number 2 that we will do again using UTest, but this time we will have a better quiz. The first quiz I did, number 1, I didn't like. You had good marks, but I didn't like because it was very short. It had very few questions, and the configuration of the questions, I was not happy with them. So for reading quiz number 2 next week, at the time of your Zoom class, you will have a longer quiz. I think I will give you 1 hour and with more questions. But it will be in the same style and fashion of the first one. A text related to sciences and your academic field, and then you will have to respond to some questions. I think that possibly the same type of multiple choice questions you had to answer the first time. So these 2 weeks, week 9 and 10 are connected. Now I'm going to give you preparation material for reading comprehension, and next week, in week number 10, you will have reading quiz number 2 and no classes. So that is the idea. Okay with that? Are you okay with that? I suppose. So now I'm going to, thank you guys, Marco, Jeffrey. Now I'm going to very quickly, no, not very quickly, very precisely explain to you the activities that I have uploaded on Material Docente for the reading comprehension practice of this week. So I'm going to share the document with you. And this is the one, guys. Week number 9, reading practice. As I said before, I'm trying to connect the reading practice with the academic, your academic fields. That's something that I have very clear in my mind, to make that connection as often, as usually as possible. So the reading comprehension practice becomes more relevant and more interesting and more useful for you. There are 3 parts here. This is the first part. Second part and last part. So in the first part, you have 4 reading comprehension texts plus 4 quizzes. I mean, each text is followed by a comprehension quiz, a multiple choice comprehension quiz, something which is very good and practical, okay? all these 4 activities from the first part are related to your academic field, related to sciences or to the animal world. So these are the ones: scientific method, very useful; hibernation and migration; invertebrates; and sharks. That's more specific, right? I'm going to show you the web page from which I got and selected all these 4 reading comprehension activities. It's called softschools.com, and it's basically used for American teachers to give information to students from American school. You have from preparatory to high school, you know, all kinds of levels and exercises. Elementary, preparatory, high school, all kinds of courses. So, but they are specifically and very good for you and for your level of English, I think. That's why I chose them. So let me show you that web page. ¿Por qué se las quiero mostrar? Porque ustedes pueden cerciorarse and you can realize and you can become aware of something. Yeah, this is it. This is the one, softschools.com. You can become aware of this. There are this is the part that you should check. There are literally tens and tens, maybe more than 100 reading comprehension activities. I only selected 4, but if you want more practice, you can come here and continue your practice. It will be very good and beneficial for you. So, all kinds of topics, all of them related to sciences. You have from atmospheric stuff like storms, earthquakes, about specific animals, dolphins, butterflies, about nature, trees, whales, the weather, atoms, astronomy, comets, meteors, penguins. Let's take a look. They all have the same configuration. First, you have a text, not very long text, not short, not very long, a few paragraphs. This is about penguins, and you have in negritas, in bold print, some maybe new and challenging vocabulary, which you have to check using online dictionaries, Word Reference, Lingua, or the one you like. You read the text, and then you go to the comprehension quiz, which is short. It contains 5, 6, 7 questions. And you have a watch where you can check how long, how much time you take to read and respond. Very complete, very practical, science related, all in the same package. And you have many, many articles, many, many reading texts. I think it's fantastic. So that is the first one. The first part. Let me share the document one more time. In the second part, which is this, more reading resources online, general, you have that. More reading resources, but these are more general. The topics are not that too linked to sciences. They are more general English, and I think it's a very good idea to complement sciences readings with general English readings, so you can expand your language to different directions, and you have a more complete type of activities, right? So in this case, all of these general reading comprehension websites are for your level specifically, B1 from the Marco Común Europeo, pre-intermedio, intermedio. So they are perfect for you. There are lots of activities. Now I'm not going to show you that, but there are loads of good activities. Most of them contain quizzes, right? And finally, I have selected a couple of more websites related to science and veterinary medicine. I'm going to show you 2. Here there are 3. I'm going to show you the one from CNN.com, and the ones from Science Daily. Let me show you first the one from CNN. CNN, well, you know that CNN is a big company related to news from America, and they have a video channel, a video broadcasting company, and a television broadcasting company. You can find a lot of materials on the YouTube and on the web. And also you have the written media, you know, where you find loads of articles on the web. And well, I went to CNN.com, and you can go directly to a more scientifically or health related part, which is CNN Health. And there in CNN Health, you will find the newest articles on the topic of health. And there are many, many articles. These days, most of them are related to the coronavirus crisis in the USA, and they are very interesting. But if you want to check more, you can find loads of articles related to health, human health, and also veterinarian topics, like the one I have here on the screen, which is a link that you have on the Word document. But the idea is to explore more. Why is it very good idea to use this kind of website, CNN or New York Times or any other English newspaper? Because these English texts are real. They are authentic, auténticos. They were not prepared for a more simple level of English. So to come to these kind of resources, it's more realistic and it's a more challenging piece of practice for you. And it will expand. It will be difficult at the beginning, but later on, when you get used to this kind of articles, it will really expand and boost your English. So remember that. Try to use newspaper articles related to sciences because they are realistic and a good challenge. Okay, and in the case of CNN, they always come accompanied with videos about, so you have an even more complete practice. No hay cuestionarios, no hay quizzes porque no es un sitio para aprender inglés, but anyways, they are fantastic resources. And the last one I'm going to show you now is English Online. .at. And in this case, we have articles in easy, understandable English for learners. So you can complement realistic articles, and maybe if you are tired, because realistic tires from CNN, the realistic articles, from CNN can be difficult. If you are tired of that, you can come here and find more simple text for a more simple level, right? With a more simple level. And here you have loads of articles. This is one from polar bears. They are short and they come with the new words or more difficult words or expressions in negritas. And then all those words in negritas come here with a definition. So it's very quick for you to learn these new words. You don't have to go to a dictionary because the words are here, ready for you to understand and learn. It doesn't have a quiz, but anyways, it's very good practice because it's simple, it's science related, and it contains a new vocabulary ready for you. And if we go to the topics, here you have many, many different topics, but I imagine you are more interested in biology, maybe, environment, or maybe more interested in science, right? And if you go there, you will find literally dozens of articles about different stuff related to sciences. But you can go also to biology, and the same. You have a lot of animal-related stuff. Wow. And I think that something good can also be found in an environment. Yeah. Yeah. Very much suitable and adequate for you guys. So that is what I wanted to show you, explain to you, and share with you. Here, you not only you have reading material for this week practice, but I think you have material for a very, very long time. And I took my time to select these activities for you. I hope that you can make the most out of them. You can practice the 2-3 hours you need this week and continue practicing. It will be very beneficial for the improvement and development of your English, especially if you challenge yourself with authentic sources. Well, that's it for, that's all I had to say for this week. I don't know if you have any questions. Now I'm going to stop sharing this and just listen to you or read your comments. Tell me, do you have any questions? Was my explanation clear enough? I hope it was. And I hope you can make the best and the most out of all these very useful materials. Thank you. So it means that I'm tired, making mistakes, but still making myself understood. Thank you for your patience and for your friendship. When I'm tired, I tend to make many mistakes when I'm talking. So that's why I'm saying sorry beforehand. Yeah, but what is most important is that the materials are good, because I've been selecting these materials for many years. I've been gathering them more and more, and all the websites work. They are continuously updated, and they are, I think, very good practice for you. It's a very good compilation of reading materials. And eso es. I don't know if you have any questions. If not, remember that this week is reading practice, and next week we will not have classes, but reading quiz number 2. I will give you more details about it in a communication during the week before the test. But I think it will be 1 hour long and at the same time of our classes. Next Thursday at maybe 1:30, from 1:30 to 2 or 2:30, something like that. Okis? Okie dokie. Muriel, Eli, Antonia, Yarlen, Javiera, Marco, Renata, Jeffrey, Christian. Do you have any questions? Or shall we say goodbye to go for lunch? Oye, una consulta que se me ocurrió ahora. Cuando yo les hablo, en inglés obviamente, ¿cuánto me entienden del 1 al 100? ¿100%? ¿O casi muy cercano al 100%? Very, very good, guys. So you are, can you see with this Zoom classes on communication in English, you are little by little understanding more and more and more. But don't forget that you have to listen to many different types of Englishes, many people different English, talking in English. So it's a very good idea to go to YouTube and start listening to things that you like in English. For example, I love music and I always go to YouTube and listen to stuff in English because I keep my English fresh and alive and healthy. You have to do the same. Go to YouTube or any other videos, sources on the web, and listen to the things you like and watch things you like, but in English. And hopefully without subtitles. Big Bang Theory. Yeah, of course. You can check all the TV series that you like in English. So you have to continue doing that, but everything in English. Now you don't have any excuse to continue the practice. And if you do so, in a very short time, in a few years, you will have a much better and strong and solid level of English. Okay, my friends, no les quito más tiempo. Cheers. Thank you and take care. Voy a subir esta clase al tirante, comandante. Hi, Antonia. We are finishing. I'm sorry. Yeah, we had a very short class, but I recorded it. So you can check it out in 5 minutes in YouTube, in material, in enlaces from my YouTube. All right? No, don't you worry. Don't you worry. You know the classes are short, so it's very possible that if you arrive late, you will be saying goodbye only. But it's okay. You always come to classes, so you don't have to say sorry at all. Okay? Thank you. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.